Well, from collecting points at the grocery store to earning miles for a dream trip, there are so many loyalty programs that you can join, that you can earn those rewards while making your regular purchases. But really, are they worth it? And how do you know how to make the most out of the rewards? To answer those questions, money and consumer expert Barry Choi joins us in studio. Great to have you.
Good morning.
Okay, so every store has a loyalty program, right? And they're all different. So how do you know, like, what do you join?
You know, generally speaking, most loyalty programs are good. Not all of them, but what I tell consumers is think about what their goals are first. And what I mean by that is, say you want to save money on travel. We know that airfare is up. So think about how you travel and where you want to go. For example, if you fly Air Canada a lot, then their loyalty program is Aeroplan, so you want to collect those points. But say you're in Calgary or Alberta, WestJet is the main carrier there, so you want to focus on WestJet rewards. But again, think about those daily purchases you're making, like grocery stores. Does your grocery store have a loyalty program? If so, you should be collecting those points.
Okay, so what's the best way to earn the points then?
You know, this is a bit tricky because every loyalty program is different, and a lot of people don't realize that they'll be scanning their card every single time they shop, and they're like, I've only got like 10 points, what's going on? So generally speaking, grocery store loyalty programs, you'll only earn points if you're targeted with offers or there's in-store promotions. That said, certain programs, let's say PC Optimum, for example, they have, you know, grocery stores, Loblaws, No Frills, Superstore, but they also have Esso gas stations. They have Shoppers Drug Mart. But if you shop at Sobeys, that's Scene Plus. You can also earn points at Cineplex Theaters, even Harvey's. So you want to look at their different retail partners and start earning their points. But the easiest way to earn points will always be with a co-branded credit card.
Totally, yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because the credit cards, they often ask you when you're leaving the store, and I'm always like, I don't know if that's a good idea. But to earn points, that can really maximize what you get.
So this is like a whole nother beast because there are literally hundreds of credit cards in Canada. But we've already established for consumers that you want to think about your loyalty programs first. Do they have a co-branded credit card? And if so, where can you earn more points? You know, certain credit cards, especially those grocery store ones, you'll get things like, hey, earn 5 times the points at this grocery store, earn 3 times the points at, you know, certain pharmacies. But if you're traveling with, say, you know, airlines, you want to collect those airline points, some of those credit cards also come with benefits such as free checked bags, lounge access. So it's not just about the points you earn, it's also the benefits you get with these credit cards because it can go a long way in the grand scheme of things.
I feel a bit nervous talking about credit cards because obviously there's, like, debt is massive for Canadians. So at what point is the credit card not a good idea with the points?
You know, this is a very good question because generally speaking, if you've got a credit card, you have to pay it off in full every single month and on time because interest rates on credit cards is usually 20% plus. If you're not earning, you know, if your rewards will never be worth that much, so it's something to be aware of. Definitely credit cards will encourage you to spend more, but if you can pay them off, it's better. But one thing that's worth mentioning is that a lot of these credit cards with loyalty points, you get a huge welcome bonus when you sign up. I'm talking about 50,000 points, 100,000 points. And those sign-up bonuses can be worth more than $1,000, but obviously you got to spend a lot of money to get those points to begin with.
You got to be, like, with great, what is it, with great responsibility or with great rewards.
Great power comes great responsibility.
That's it, Barry, you got me. So then let's redeem those points. People say it's hard to get value. What should consumers be looking for?
You know, you got to analyze each loyalty program individually. You know, Aeroplan, a lot of people complain it's difficult to earn points, but they actually changed the program a few years ago. So you can actually redeem your points for any seat on Air Canada now. Plus, you can also redeem your points on, you know, hotels, car rentals, vacation packages. With PC Optimum, you can redeem them for groceries, obviously, at their co-branded stores, but you can also use your points at Shoppers Drug Mart. You can also use your points at gas stations. So I always tell people, read the rules and regulations, basically, of these loyalty programs so you know exactly what you're entitled to. But on top of that, look for bonus events where you might be able to get more value out of your points.
And you know what, a hot tip is often the people who work at the stores really know the programs inside and out. I'll often stop the cashiers and say, hey, what do I actually do with this? And they know the answer. You
know, that's exactly true, because sometimes staff will have those hot tips for you, but in the end, it's in your best interest to figure out your own loyalty program so you can maximize the value.
Barry, thank you so much for coming in.
No problem.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.